against it. They're not asking why Fedor is number one. They're arguing it. I had a guy on a video recently who was either ignorant or laughing at the fact that I bring up Sergey Kharitonov as a top heavyweight. And keep in mind, this is about the time of the open weight GP 2004, I believe it was. The one where Fedor faced Nogueira in the finals. And he, came up with the Sergey who, I'm honestly hoping he's ignorant. Because if you're going to bring up that Sergey is not a legitimately top heavyweight at that time, and, even now I think he's like probably still in the top 15, even though he's been very inactive and not fighting names, you need to just stop arguing. You need to go back and look at the footage. I swear, if you look at Fedor's fights against people like Krokop and so on, you realize why he's number one. You don't need someone even holding your hand, explaining it to you. You just know. That's the great problem I have. I'm not, again, new fans, you're fine. If you want to learn, that is fine. People who are in this just to see someone get knocked out, there's people who only watch UFC. That's the kind of people that actually hurt the sport. That's the kind of people that let the UFC get away with the bullshit that they get away with. That's the kind of people that allow Dana White to sit up there and go, I'm going to do Talos versus Anderson Silva, and no one's going to care. I'm going to keep Yushin Okami for a title shot. I'm going to keep Leon Machida for a title shot. I swear, Leon Machida would not have gotten a title shot if the Rampage Rashad fight didn't fall apart. And I don't mean he wouldn't have gotten a title shot then. I mean ever. So, I'm going to keep John Fitch. John Fitch is going to win 8 fights against some very top welterweights, and he's not going to tell us. Once he does, he's going to lose GSP, and then I'm going to throw him on the other card. That's some nice work there, Dana. Number 1 contender to fighting Paulo Thiago on an undercard. Okay. That's what allows the UFC to get away with this. You've got to be an exciting fighter bullshit. You see guys fight stupid. Like, okay, Fabricio Verdum is a great example. Standing with Junior Dos Santos, Fabricio Verdum is maybe the best BJJ guy at heavyweight. He takes, he decides, I'm going to stand with this guy. It's a great idea. He's got, massive power. It's a very quick hands. It's a very good box. I'm going to stand with him. So I got to be excited, because otherwise the UFC is not going to give me my due. And that's terrible. You're also the guys who continuously argue. And also, you know what? I'm dismayed at how little support Affliction got, despite the fact that, despite Affliction had some terrible, terrible ideas. Don't get me wrong. Their demise is largely their fault. But you got, it brought fighter pay to the head of something that needed to be done that no one else had done really before. And the fighter pay in the UFC compared to what they make is atrocious. And Dana White would like to tell you that, you don't know what they get paid. Well, that offers itself to the crooked UFC argument I made earlier. And the only way that this is going to change, and I'm serious, I really want this to happen. I want anyone who watches this video and maybe what I'm saying is kind of true about them to really take a look at MMA as a whole and not just the UFC. I want them to really think facts. I'd also like to hear from some of the other YouTubers. Everyone I've mentioned in this video, I would like to see a video response from you. That would be cool. I'm going to throw out some that maybe I forgot. Humble King and Mac2. Norigi something. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what your name really is. Master Pibb's also a very good one. Any of those guys, feel free. Anyone else, feel free as well. I mean, am I the only one that thinks that this is how things kind of are becoming, and I am crazy? But I almost like that to be the answer. But anyways, I've ranted for 25 minutes. See ya.